Good evening, fellow investors and traders. This is your weekend filler on the crypto market on the record with your host Kyle Nero here. First things first, today in the markets anything can happen. I don't need to know what's going to happen to make money. There's a random distribution between wins and losses for any given set of variables that defines an edge. An edge in the markets is nothing more than a higher probability of one thing happening over another. And every moment in the markets today is unique. Today I'll be successful in the market because I'll objectively identify my edges. I'll predefine the risk of every trade. I'll fully accept that risk or I'm willing to let go of that trade. I will act on my edges without hesitation or reservation. I'll pay myself as the markets makes money available to me. I'll continuously monitor my susceptibility for making errors, and I understand the absolute necessity of these principles of continued success, and therefore I never violate them. I trade my system, I stay the F out of the way, and I repeat. Good evening, hope you're having yourself a lovely weekend so far, and then even better Saturday and Saturday night. And we're here this evening because, of course, we check the crypto markets over the weekends. Yes, crypto is decentralized, so it runs 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And we're here to exploit whatever opportunities we might have going. So let's head over to our calendar over at Forex Factory to check, as always, if there's any news that might prevent us from taking any trades. Today being the 19th of November on the Saturday, we'll always check the day ahead to see if there's anything, and there is nothing for tomorrow where news is concerned that might affect our trade. So if we were a go, we could have gone, but we're still prevented by doing that due to the midterm elections still not being finalized. So far, the US Senate is in the hands of the Democrats, but it is the House of Representatives that is not yet decided, although the power seems to be swaying in the hands of the Republicans. So nonetheless, let's head over to the market and see what's happening there. So our balance currently is 108484, and our equity is the same. If we head over to our history, we'll see the last trade that we've closed was Swissy JPY out on the 3rd of November, and there's hardly been any change since then. I just scroll up down to the history and the results to show you that there's been nothing manipulated. Everything is still the same. There was no trades in between to kind of inflate the balance or things like that, and I especially do this because there's so much scammers out there. There's so much people pulling the wool over people's eyes, showing them one day wonders, showing them one day results, showing them 1 minute mans, and we ain't about that. I ain't about that. I'll never be about that. And we do it the long way here, because the long way is the one that actually makes the real money. So enough about that rant. Let's check in the market, what's happening out in the crypto market, and bar the huge excitement that happened last week, has ever been so slightly still. Things has just been ticking along just as it has. If we just look a bit further back into the Bitcoin chart and checked it over the last 2 months or so, and you'll just see things has just really not gone anywhere. The price was between the 20,000 and 18,000 mark, and there's hardly anyone that could really draw any great returns from that, because it's just not going anywhere. And of course, the excitement came out of nowhere last week, and I guarantee you nobody really capitulated on that kind of move, because first of all, if you have gone to invest on Bitcoin instead of trading it like we do, as well as investing, of course, you wouldn't have catched this move down, because you can only generate the profit on your investment, and that is if the price of Bitcoin goes up. And of course, when it goes down, you're losing money. That's why we do it both ways. That's why we invest over here and we trade, so that when these moves down does happen, although I didn't partake in it due to midterm elections, we get the benefit of the doubt of going both ways. Doesn't always work out of favor, but in the long run, our proven strategy and success has meant that we do capitulate and we do take some profit off the table when we are going in both directions and not only one. Nonetheless, nothing else happening in Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum is also dead still, and Litecoin's got a little bit of movement, but nothing really to shout home about, as well as Dash. So that's our story for this weekend. And for this Saturday night, no opportunities currently exist for us to take a potential trade where the crypto market is concerned. Have yourself a lovely Saturday evening, and yeah, let's kill it.